Hello, everybody. I'm gonna make some keto biscuits. And so these are pretty versatile for the most part. You can use them for biscuits and gravy. You can use them for sandwiches if you want to let them cool and then cut them and you can toast them. They're pretty versatile. So, you know, you can try them. I was going to do 2 different ones. However, I realized that I ran out of cream cheese. I mean, I have the cream cheese for this one, but I ran out of cream cheese. And I don't even know how that is possible, because every time I go to the grocery store, I get like 2 new blocks of cream cheese. And I specifically remember the last time I was at the store, I was going to get more cream cheese, and I was like, no, I probably have too much. So I should have just gone with my gut, and I should have just freaking got the cream cheese. Anyways, I digress. So I'm just going to make keto biscuits. I was going to going to do the casserole, but it also takes cream cheese. So y'all are getting the biscuits. I will do the biscuits and gravy. You're going to get the biscuits now. You'll get the biscuits and gravy probably tomorrow, and then the casserole probably tomorrow, because I have to go and get some cream cheese for both things. So there you go. Anyways, so if you see that little red live button, that means you are live with me right this second. Drop the word live below. Let me know how your Wednesday was. If that little red live button is not there, that means you're watching on the replay, and you can just say, I miss you below. I have already gotten the oven preheating to 350. And I've already pre-shredded 16 ounces of Monterey Jack cheese. You want to use this one just because it's less carbs than mozzarella cheese. I didn't know that. One of my friends told me. And I was like, oh my God. Today was good, but mentally exhausted. Oh, you need a break. Anyway, so I have 16 ounces of shredded Monterey Jack cheese. I just took a whole block of whole block of Monterey Jack cheese and shredded the whole thing so I can actually have enough for 2 batches of biscuits. But I only have 1 block of cream cheese. It's a real issue, y'all. Yeah, Monterey Jack has less carbs than Monterey Jack has less carbs than mozzarella. I know, it's crazy. I was like, what the frick? What the frick? Anyway, so I just did the cream cheese in the microwave for like 30 seconds just so that it wasn't hard. I had it sitting out on the stove, but it was still a little hard. All right, so we're going to mix it in with our cheese. So we've got 1 8-ounce block of cream cheese, and we've got 16 ounces or a pound, whatever you want to call it, of shredded Monterey Jack. So you're going to get these 2 kind of incorporated a little bit. It's easier when you get them together at one time. Then, we're going to add in, I keep getting cream cheese on me. Ugh. Anyways, we're going to do 4 eggs. 1, 2, 3. If I can crack it. Ooh, there we go. 4 eggs. Then we're going to do 4 tablespoons of baking powder. Ooh. This one does not have that leveler thing on it like my other one does. What the hey? 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 tablespoons of baking powder, 4 eggs, and then we're gonna do 1 1/3 cups of almond flour. This one. Hello, hello, hello. As you guys jump on, I'm not sure my thing went through. Will you guys do me a huge favor and share this out? This is going to be a recipe that everybody's going to love. Because who doesn't love a good biscuit recipe? It's going to be amazing. So if you share it out, let me know down below that you shared it. It's fine. My almond flour I keep in the freezer. If you're new to me, the reason why I keep it in the freezer is because my kitchen gets pretty hot because we cook a lot. And so because it's a nut flour, it gets rancid really quick. So I keep it in the freezer because we don't have enough space in the refrigerator. So if you have space in the refrigerator, you can keep it there. Otherwise, I keep mine in the freezer. And normally I would just hand mix this, but I'm gonna mix it with the mixer. Maybe I'm gonna mix it with the mixer. Maybe not. I really, you know when people move your stuff around and you don't know where anything is anymore and it irritates the crap out of you? That's where we are at the moment, y'all. Ugh. I can never find anything in the kitchen. You would think that I could, but it's fine. All right. So, oops. All right. So we're going to give this a good stirring. There's cheese, cream cheese, baking powder, eggs, and almond flour in here. And I would normally do this with my hands, like I said, but there was also some pretty big clumps in my almond flour from it being frozen, so I want to make sure that it gets broken down a little bit too. All right. Good. All right. So now that it's really well combined, you can make these into 2-ounce dough balls. And I have my scale thing here. Let's see if I got a 2-ouncer. Oh, I got 1.5. That was so crazy. I've never actually had it go bad, but I've always kept it in the fridge or the freezer. So, I mean, it's like a nut, right? So if you keep your nuts in your kitchen and they don't go bad, you're probably fine. Like I still keep most of my nuts in the cabinet. You gotta be kidding me. Come on. There we go. Okay. So the dough balls are going to be about the size of your palm. And then you're just going to put them on you're going to shape them however you want. I'm going to make mine kind of like a biscuit, kind of flat, because they're not going to spread out a ton. And then go from there. So each one, if you do them, 2 ounces should make about 17 biscuits, and they're 1.5 net carbs if you use the Monterey Jack. So there you go. That's it. Anyway, I still have some of my bags of nuts in the cupboard, and I've never had an issue with them, but I just keep my almond flour in the freezer just in case. There we go. All right, so if you make these all 2-ounce little biscuits like that, and you bake them at 350 for about 20 minutes, I'm making a mess, y'all, then you are good to go with 1.5 net carbs per biscuit. So that's it. So stay tuned to my stories, and I will post an after picture, and I will also post the recipe on my page for you guys. There we go. That's it. Where have you been? Glad to be back. What the hey? All right, guys, that's it. So I'm going to sit here for the next, 20 minutes. Just kidding. Making dough balls, and then I'll get them in the oven, and then I will show you guys the after photo in my stories. So make sure you are friends and or following me, because you'll want to see the after picture. Do these rise? They do a little bit, but not like a regular, like a yeast bread or anything like that. But they do rise a little bit. All right, guys, that's it. So that's all I'm going to be doing for the next little while. You can use a cookie scoop too once you find out like exactly how much your cookie scooper will hold. If you have a bigger one than I do, I just have that little one. But that's it. Anyways, I will see you guys later. Have a great night. And then make sure to check out my stories and then come back tomorrow, because we'll make biscuits and gravy tomorrow. See you later.